you're going to succeed no matter what. Even if they hate your guts, you still will get ahead and win big. You can feel the hate, can't you? You can feel the negativity. It's there. You are doing your best to ignore it and not pay attention to it, because you're still going to succeed no matter what. Negativity is going to be there in life. It's something that you can't avoid, but you can do your best to try. All right, you can avoid it, but at some point there just may be something that ends up being negative, and you're gonna have to figure out a positive way to deal with it, so that way you can succeed. And if by any chance there is anyone that has some hatred towards you or your guts, okay, you still will get ahead and win big. Because if you can focus on what you want, consider what you want out of this situation that is stressing you out. Do you want more problems? Do you want more peace? When you think about it, most problems, after a while, they fade away and they're no longer an issue for you anymore. So you have to think for a second, despite the heat of the moment, despite, how wrong a person or a situation may be, you're going to have to override it. You're going to have to get over it. You're going to have to reprogram yourself so that way you can succeed. You're going to have to think something different. In moments like those where you're meant to react, where of course it's something that's being done wrong to you. Oh no, it's not the end of the world though. It's not the end of the world, because you can still succeed if you believe you can, and if you believe in the power of a positive thought. Your power is going to lie in your thinking when you're dealing with toxic individuals that would rather not see you get ahead in life. You're still going to get ahead. They could not want it, but it depends on what your focus is on. When they send out negative energy or they do things to signal to you that you're not wanted, or that there's like some type of underlying issue that can never be resolved or never be repaired, all right, you're gonna have to focus on success, because you can be taken away. You can be taken away off into the toxic realm of what they want, or you could fade off you can go off into the sunset. As the OGs say, you can go off into the sunset with the power of a positive thought. Of course they're coming at you. Of course they have a problem with you. Of course they're going to find problems to have with you. Of course. But when things are brought to your attention, all that matters is how you deal with it. That will 50, if not 95% of the time, keep you in the game. They're traps to get you tricked out of your position, and you just can't fall for it. And regardless, and here's the thing, right? With God in you as your everything, peep this. With God in you as your everything, you don't have to worry about anything. They could be coming to chop off your head. They could have you in the little thing, your neck in this one, your left hand in that one, your right hand in that one. Anybody ever been to Williamsburg, Virginia? They got them little chop your head off things, or I forget what they're called, but yeah, the little prison stand-up cells. But they put your head in that thing and they lock you up. And yeah, they were putting people in those things. So you definitely don't want that to happen to you, because if you can avoid that with a positive thought, by all means, right? Even if they put you in that thing, if you were to think positive, who knows, the lock might pop off and you could just go free. Who knows? Or something may happen that day. They may all just people try to in one of those situations, in that time period, they might have captured a Indian or a slave or something, put him in there. He was probably hoping that he can get out, or anybody was hoping that they can get out. Just keeping it historically and culturally correct. But you're going to succeed, all right? There are times when success gets hard. Going after what you want is not always going to be easy. You're going to meet opposition. There are going to be things that don't go your way. There are going to be things that just make life hard. Oh no, difficulties. You're not going to die because life gets hard. You're not going to die because life gets difficult. You just got to deal with it. And when life gets hard, you got to do it hard. You're going to have to become, when the situation changes, you're going to have to change. But let it be a change for the better. You have to turn your eyes to the hills from whence cometh your help. You have to turn your energy from the problem to the solution. Turn your energy from the problem to the solution. When you're in the heat of the moment, you have to go up. Don't even listen to what them people are saying. Don't even pay attention, because if it's bothering you, not in a disrespectful way, but if it's bothering you, if someone's saying something to you and you need to conduct yourself a certain way, and it's not like you can excuse yourself or walk away from the situation. If you can, by all means, excuse me, by all means. But if you can't, tune them out respectfully, so that way you don't get triggered. Not to be disrespectful to them, because you value them and you care about what they have to say. You just don't want to get yourself into any more, and you don't want any more problems to occur, because a problem has occurred, and you want to be able to handle that in a professional way. All right. It doesn't happen all the time, but if you can make it happen in the particular time where you're going through something, then guess what? That's a dub for you. That's a win for you. All right. And you want to win big, right? All right. You want to win big, right? All right. You want to win big. Even if they hate your guts. Because that hate, it has nothing to do with you. That hate, it won't affect you if you don't allow it. See, what you can do is you can train your mind and change your perception on whatever you want. That person that you see every day that always gives you a mean, nasty look, they could just be confused about something. See, don't internalize what they do. Don't personalize what people do. And that's how you avoid getting distracted, upset, and offended. So that way, if you're having to deal with a difficult situation, or it's just a situation that tends to need some conflict resolution, you can focus on the solution instead of the problem. Some things, they stab you in the heart. Some things, they just stab you in the back. And sometimes some people will do that too. But you don't want to take the knife out and look for another person to stick it into, or you don't want to stick it back to the person who, I'm going to stick it to them. No. Stick it to your path. Stick it to your goals. Stick it to your dreams. Stick it to success, because that's the best revenge ever. Not getting back at people, not retaliating, not making sure, they know you're all right. Who cares what people think? Something done to you, or something happens that you don't like, you got to process that. You got to deal with that. It doesn't matter how other people view you because of that, or how you process it, or how you take it. None of that is important. What's important is you handling it. What's important is you handling a situation that may be bad in a way to where even if the situation is bad, it doesn't end up bad for you. Praise God. All right, you want the situation to end up good for you. So you have to think about that. You know how I want this. If you want a situation to end up well, you know, put your pride to the side, put your ego to the side, count the cost. What's more important? You know, let a petty situation die. Let an unnecessary situation die. All right, let the person with the petty privilege, let them go ahead with their petty privilege. You know, it's okay. If that's what you want to do, that's fine. You know, it may be hard, it may be difficult, there may be some changes that undergo, because there may be some hatred aimed at you. You know, it may be some foul play involved. it may be some rough stuff that you have to go through and get through to get to what you want. But when it gets hard, ooh, don't give up. When it gets hard, ooh, things are getting good, about to get real good for you. Because on the other opposite side of things being hard and difficult, y'all already know you gonna win big on the other side of that. It's just like the video game with Mario. He kept going, boom, and you get to the big boss. And then what's that? Another level. But with other devils. The level's new, it's exciting, it's got some new characters. Might even have to go save some princess who can't save herself. Shout out to all the princesses in need of saving. Don't count on me. I'm just teasing. But I'm here to save your mind, okay? I'm here to save your mind one time, okay? You free your mind and you everything else will follow. Shout out to the last poets, okay? Now, if we was cool like that, and if you was down for me and we was cool like that, I'd get on my Django for you. But you gotta be down for me. You can't be doing that just for anybody. Please. Because you're going to succeed, all right? No matter what. Even if they hate your guts. Remember that show, Guts? Back in the day on Kidalodian? All right, remember that show, Guts, on Kidalodian? Little foot symbol. Don't open that box. You never look at the Kidalodian. Never look at that the same again. All right, keep your socks on. They can see you through the TV screen. You're going to succeed no matter what, even if they hate your guts. That show, Guts, them kids had to give it all they had. Global Guts. I'm about to watch that today. And get paid while I do it. Praise God. You're going to succeed no matter what. All right, there may be some negativity over your path to success. All right, there may be some dark clouds hovering over, trying to rain on your parade. There may be some people trying to pull at your coattail. There may be some people trying to knock the wind right out of your sails. But guess what? The wind doesn't stop blowing. You can put your sails back up. Start going again. There's more wind. Their wind isn't the only wind. If it was, we'd be walking around with a face mask. You're gonna win big. You're gonna win. Don't worry. All right. See, when things go wrong, if you go with them, that's called turning toward the darkness. Darkness. That's called turning towards the darkness. Okay? You don't want to turn towards the darkness. Charlie Murphy. You don't want to turn towards the darkness. You want to turn towards, there is a light that shines special for you and me. There are times when you need someone God will be by your side. I'm about to go listen to that song today, man. Shout out to Tonio Armani, man. That's that dude, man. If you ain't heard that song, oh my goodness. I'm about to go listen to that today. And I'm about to listen to that Silas song. Because we ain't stressing today. Uh-oh. I got 2 phones. Yeah, we ain't stressing today. See why you gotta support this channel? Alright? 2 phones, 2 phone bills. Alright? Just to make it more ambient, more special, more positive for you guys. Because I love my subscribers. And I love positive energy. And if you do too, yo, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share this video. Don't forget to send a contribution. Alright? Don't forget to send a faithful contribution to your main man, Druuill, and support his good works and your own. I am you, and you are me. And that's why you're going to win big. This is our season to do it, y'all. This is the time for us to rise up. This is the time for us to cut through the weeds, cut through the smog, cut through the smoke and mirrors, cut through the games people are playing. We're above all that. We just can't descend and sink to their level. We're above all that. They want you to catastrophize. People can sense that about you. People want you to worry. No worries. Can't trust people saying that. Gotta stay away from people who the energy just doesn't add up. It's like, why is there a need for this type of behavior? This is supposed to be a positive environment. It's supposed to be love here for one another and want to see people grow and succeed and win. That's what it's supposed to be. Because how you gonna win if you ain't right within? We're trying to win big. We're not trying to get some trinkets. We don't want a gift from the devil. We don't want what the Matrix has for us. We want what God has for us. We want to win big. We want that divine inheritance. We're trying to get our soul clean over here. We're trying to get our spirit right over here. We want better for ourselves. We don't want to live in the past with confusion and negativity and problems. Don't even make your problems your problems. Don't prioritize your problems. Something bad happens, let it go. 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 Something bad happens, let it go. What about the grocery bag lady? Man, somebody put a negative comment for me singing my Erykah Badu, acting like I got a head wrap on, and like she did in the video. I wish I could reach through the phone and slap the taste out your mouth. Even if you ain't a man, you deserve that. That's disrespectful. You don't disrespect a man of the Lord doing it. You don't do that. Okay? I'll get one of my matter of fact, I'll get one of my female subscribers to do it, okay? I know I got some female subscribers that got a little to them. You know, they may not have the but they got the you know. Shout out to all my female subscribers that got the little to them. You know, I'm gonna gather y'all up and have y'all jump that one person. All right, digitally. You're going to succeed no matter what. Even if they hate your guts, even if they hate your butt. All right, they may hate your ass and want to take your cash. But guess what? If you don't turn your attention to that and you focus on, you know what? There's just a backslide. It's just a slip up. Let me continue to put my mind on everything is working out for me. Everything is working out for my favor. Good things are supposed to happen to me. What the Lord gives me, the world can't take away. Even if one well or spring or brook dries up, or stock market or opportunity, I'm always going to have what I need. You're always going to have what you need. We're always going to have what we need. We're always going to be able to take care of ourselves and be provided for. All right? We're always going to be good. So this is why it's important to not focus on what people are trying to do. You may be an expert at what people are trying to do. Now become an expert at what you're trying to do. Become an expert at keeping your mind focused on what it is you want. And build that and create that. And dwell in that secret place of the Most High. That's where you dwell. You dwell in the Father's house, because God has this mantra that people don't know, but God has this mantra where God's always in a state of being that's good. So, God is good all the time. All the time God is good. A person who dwells in God's house, perfect affirmation for you, everything's all right. Everything's all right. They hit you with some bad news. Everything's all right. Something doesn't go well. Everything's all right. Something bad happens. Everything's all right. You may end up inconvenienced. Everything's all right. They may have pissed you the hell off. Everything's all right. Somebody may hit you with one of them feelings. You need a little moment to yourself to get rid of that negative energy. Everything's all right. You may have seen that person that you didn't want to see, because if you did, you get this feeling. Feels like they, trying to put the pressure on you. Everything's all right. Take a deep breath. Don't let these people stress you into an early grave. Breathe. Let go. Put your focus back on yourself. Let evil be itself. Let negativity be itself. Let the problem stay with the problem. Don't bring problems into your life just because they present themselves. Focus on the solution. It's all about what you do with your mind. Focus on the solution, not the problem. The problem is there. It's not going to do anything for you. You got this problem. Transfer your energy from the problem to the solution. Turn your face. Your face means your attention. Turn your face from the darkness to the light. All you're doing is exercising your power. They may have power. They may be connected. And you may be in a situation to where you feel neglected. Tell your feelings how to feel. I know that there have been some things done to make me feel a certain way, but regardless of that, I'm going to feel good. Feelings, you may feel bad, but guess what? I'm going to feel rad. I'm going to feel good. I'm going to feel delightful. I'm going to feel delightful and not spiteful. It's delightful over spiteful. It's delightful over spiteful. You got to change your mind about what's happening to you and perceive it as something that's happening for you. It's happening so you could grow. It's happening so when it continues to happen, it's going to be like breaking a bone. It gets stronger the second time. It's going to be that after it heals, it's that much stronger. All right. After you heal, you're that much stronger. You're just like a bone. Those dry old bones. Speak some life into them. Put some life into them. All right, man shall not live off bread alone. You have to recondition your mind with positive thinking. You have to change the way you think with a positive thought. Changing your mind is more powerful than trying to get some get back. Changing your mind is more powerful than being upset or sad over what you can't do anymore. Don't focus on your troubles. Don't focus on your problems. You want a miracle? Focus on the solution. You want a miracle? You want to see God work in action? You want to see your faith and your belief work right before your eyes and have a miracle? And so you can give a testimony that's powerful and positive like the ones you see on my channel? Focus on something different. Change your mind. We're going through a renewal of the mind. All right, we're going through a process of developing our brain to think better thoughts. Even when situations don't present themselves as such. Things go wrong, you don't go wrong with them. Somebody meets you with an attitude, you meet them with peace and love. A situation, unless you ain't got to put no hands on nobody. All right, somebody meets you with a left, and meet them with a right and an uppercut. Okay, good night. All right, you don't have to know how to do something to get the desired result you need. Amen. Let that one sink in. because you're going to succeed no matter what. It's just jewels all through this video. Praise the Most High, okay? Bless me with all types of jewels. You know what? I'm just going to say praise God. All right, he blessed me with all types of jewels. You know, you got to read, man. You got to figure out what you're talking to, who you're talking to, what you're talking to. You know, and it's not that it's not that necessarily people are doing something wrong or bad. It's just you need to be aware of what's going on. There's information in books that'll blow your mind about the things that you think you already know. Don't get offended because people have taken the time to figure some things out, and now you feel lost and helpless because you like, people will learn something that takes away their security blanket, and now they feel like a little naked child lost out in the wilderness that doesn't know nothing. Because they feel they don't know nothing. They feel you took the rug up underneath their feet. You removed or destroyed their foundation of belief, and made their mind open to a different point of view, which is going to take some time for them to be able to accept that they've been taught a lie. And that's why you're going to succeed, because you see through all the BS, you see through all the foolishness, you see through all the games, because you see it's just a ploy to destroy what you're trying to convoy. All right, you're trying to do some great things for yourself, and you're going to succeed no matter what. Some people feel that, see, when you sense that something's not real or something is troublesome or problematic, you don't acknowledge it. You distance yourself. You avoid trouble. You avoid the traps. You avoid the snares. If you see a snake with his fangs out, you're not going to go over and pet it. If you see a dog with rabies, oh, come here, buddy. That's not you. That is a rabid dog over there. Pow! Rabies shot. We don't harm animals on this channel. We love animals. Gotta wake the people up. Somebody out there sleeping on us. All right? Gotta wake the people up. Somebody woke up with that. Huh? What? Animals? Don't you harm my pet? I just want to love your pet. All right. Only if it won't bite me. You're going to succeed no matter what. Okay, pets for your pet. All right, you put your animal near the screen. Pets for your pet. All right, how you doing, Fido? Whiskers, how are you? Okay. Or if you got a turtle, what up, Rep? Reptile, repping? Okay. Shout out to all the animal lovers out there, okay? You're going to succeed no matter what. You're going to get a bag, though. Okay, that is an ancient word, and it's funny. It's got the word bag in it. All right, you're gonna get to the state of a bag, though. You're going to get a bag, though. Okay, there's an ancient word called a bag, though. That means prosperous and prosperity. Think about that. Oh, I gotta get to the bag. Who says that? Anyway, we all say that because we all get into the bag, baby. Okay, you're going to succeed no matter what. You're gonna win big. Just as big as your dreams are, that's how big you're gonna win. All right, just as big as some of these people's heads are, all right, that's how big you're gonna win, mine included. It's just mine's full of good stuff and not the bad stuff, okay? Some of these people are their head and everything else is full of you know what? Thinking with their butt. It's time for you to focus. It's time for you to put your pride aside and let go of what's not important. Count the cost to be the boss. You can change any situation you want, but it's got to be some steps. It's got to be some planning. It's got to be some strategizing. It's got to be a rhythm. It's got to be a script you stick to. And you can't be veered away from that script because others may hate your guts. You still got to stick to the script. You know what? This is wrong. This is negative. This is bad, but I got to get over it because I got to get over it. I got to get over it. 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 I got to get over it. You got to get over it. Get over it. Get over it. Get over that. Because success is better, man. Success is better than stress. Success is better than focusing on hate. You winning and seeing yourself in a brand new car, in a brand new house, regardless of what's going on in your life or what isn't going on in your life, you're still going to get what you want. Because you got the mind to get what you want. It's automatically has to find its way to you because you feel you deserve it. That's law. Whatever you feel you deserve, it has to come to you, whether it's good or bad. And the more you're around negative, toxic people who program you or your energy to feel bad about yourself or belittle you, they're programming, if a man feels inferior, if there's no back door, he'll find a way to make one for his damn self. So what they're trying to do is, because they're inferior, they want you to feel that way about yourself. So that way your morale will lower, your spirit will end up broken, and you'll feel you deserve their toxic negative punishment, making you become a magnet for loserdom, making you become a magnet for evildoers, toxic folks, manipulators. Nonsensical nonsense makers. All right, you're going to succeed all up and down, all around, to and fro, wherever you go. You're going to succeed and never be broke. Because, people who are targeted, they want everything to go down. They want everything to go away. They want you to lose it all, just so they can sit back and laugh and be like, you see what we did to him. And the thing is, they have to maintain a positive image so they can convey a spirit, a copycat spirit, to make it look like that's not their MO. But their whole MO is to destroy yours and get you off of yours. MO stands for modus operandi. Every chance you get, every day you get, every second you get, every minute you get, you better thank God for the proper modus operandi. Thank you, God, for the proper modus operandi. It's your blueprint, it's your schematics. And if you don't have one, guess what? Transfer your energy from the problem to the solution. Don't worry about how things, don't worry. Take how out of your vocabulary when it comes to you and your goals and your dreams of how it's going to happen. Eliminate the how. It's not for you to focus on. Eliminate the how and focus on the now. Meaning, be present. Because the present moment is all you got. That's why it's the present. You don't want to spend your present day focusing on the past. Some situations are so diabolical because people set it up for you. See, people strategize. They watch you, they study you, they figure out how you think. That's what evil does. You're not putting that much time and energy into other people. They are planning your demise. But no weapon formed against you shall prosper. No plague shall come nigh thy dwelling. You're still going to succeed no matter who hates your guts. You're still going to succeed no matter who doesn't want to see it. You're still going to get ahead in life no matter who wants to see you slide backwards. You're always going to be on and on and on and on and on and on and on to the break of dawn. You ain't never falling off. A setback is a setup for a comeback. They could try to set you back. They could try to inconvenience you. All it's going to do is make you think harder, work harder, be harder, and be smarter. And if you do what's hard, your life will be easy. Got to get through the hard part. It's got to be some point to where if things are difficult, you face them head on. And you tackle those challenges. Like the conqueror you are. Like the God you are. Like the God-fearing, believing, loving person you are. Because you have that same God that you love and respect and pray to is the same power and presence that's in you right now while you're watching this video. They do not have the power to defeat you. Your mind is in control. Even if you don't gotta say anything, Even if you just gotta shut your mouth and not say a word, a mumbling word. Don't shut your mouth and don't you murmur a mumbling word. Because it's not worth it. They want you to say something so that they can eliminate you. They want you to behave in a way so they can cut you off, so you can be without. They want you to act like the way that they perceive you to be. And if you're not, they're going to trigger you until you do. See, I've noticed certain things about certain people. When a person is down, when a person is out, their spirit is broken, people love the hell out of them. Because they get to look at that person and say, I'm glad that's not me. And they think they're loved, admired. Everybody talks to them. They think they're cool with them. No, they're using you. They're using you as a measurement to base their life expectancy and joy off of. Whew, glad I'm not going through that. Hey, how's it going today, man? But with all the things I'm telling you, all the things you have to go through, you're being prepared. A big win is headed your way. Success is headed your way. Prosperity is headed your way. All the money that's ever been taken out of your hand is returning to you right now, to your bank account. Whatever opportunities were taken from you unjustly, guess what? When one door closes, another one opens. You just have to be open-minded and take your mind off the damn closed door. So what, the door closed? It's not the only door in the world. It's not the only person in the world. It's not the only friend in the world. It's not the only job in the world. It's not the only opportunity in the world. Don't be afraid. That's all I'm saying. Because there are certain situations that hold people down and make people afraid. Things are happening. If something is, there's not the only place to live. Like, don't see, people get one-itis. That's all I'm saying. People get one-itis. We know that everything is going to work out for us, and we're going to be as positive and polite, and we're going to be as productive as we can about a situation. All right, especially if it involves us. If it involves us, it don't even involve nobody else, even if it does. If a situation involves you, it don't even involve nobody else, even if it does. Even if it does, it still doesn't involve nobody else. So why make your problems your priority? Why make a negative situation your priority? If a negative situation is attached to something that if a negative situation is attached to something in your life, you can detach yourself from that negative situation. You can detach yourself from that problem and just let that problem stay where it is. And you can go off and feel good and cultivate some more good feelings, cultivate some more positive energy for yourself. What do you want to do with your life? Ask yourself that. What do I want to do with my life? And then ask yourself, what am I doing with my mind? I'm writing that down. No pen. What do I want to do with myself? And what am I doing with my mind? What do I want to do with myself? Better yet, my life. What do I want to do with myself / life? All right. What do I want to do with my mind? Or better yet, what am I doing with my mind? What am I doing with my mind? Ask yourself that. So that way you're not going to be stressing yourself out unnecessarily. You're not going to be troubling yourself unnecessarily. Because look, people tend to, just like we do deep dives into this and we go into like a depth understanding, of certain things. There are other people who have understanding in depth of how to display evil and negativity and toxicity, because they've been in this game for a while. A lot of people in certain places, in certain areas, doing their thing. They've been doing it for a while. You're not the first person that they've done it to. They're experienced with people that they don't like, and how to deal with them, and how to get them up, how to trick them out their spot. Oh, they're so experienced. You have to not take the bait. You have to not take the bait. And if you fall down, guess what? You'll get back up. One door closes, another opportunity will open. But that opportunity may happen for another opportunity to have to be presented to you. But guess what? We're not going to focus on the negative just because of a negative situation. We're going to focus on the positive and see things how we want them to go. Because thoughts are powerful. Your mind is powerful. If you focus on a certain situation the way you want it to go, it can't go any other way. When a man's ways please the Lord, even his enemies find ways to be at peace with him. Find a way to please the Lord. How do you please the Lord? By not catastrophizing, turning your eyes away from the darkness into the light, transferring your energy from the problem to the solution, figuring out ways to win, finding new strategies. All right, they want to drain your energy. Find a way to recharge your batteries. Listen to some good music. Listen to some jams. Listen to some old schools. Listen to some binaural beats. Listen to some Druuill. Most definitely listen to some Druuill, or listen to some Druu's beats, which we got more of coming on the way. I'm speaking it into existence. Been doing my thing a lot right now, but what we still are going to be making this music and making these beats, and we're not playing with that. See, you're going to succeed no matter what. You're not going to take no for an answer. You are a breadwinner. You are a winner in life, period. You are a successful person, and you're going to go after every last dream, every last goal, every last thing you want to achieve. You're going to do well with all of them. You're going to do well in life, period. All those things you see coming up against you, act like you don't see them. Turn your eyes to the hills. The devil's like, hey, look, all this bad stuff. Hey. That's the smoke and mirrors. It's the matrix. Life happens. Things happen. Things happen, but guess what? God is always happening. What's happening? God is happening. Good things are happening. Positive things are happening. Peace and love are happening. Letting go of negativity is happening. Nam-myo Renge-kyo is happening. Oh yeah, you want to ground yourself and get your mind off of that devilish stuff that's happening in your life. Nam-myo Renge-kyo, Nam-myo Renge-kyo, Nam-myo Renge-kyo, Nam-myo Renge-kyo. And it was the ancient Israelites that taught the Buddhists of Asia. So before you, that's the devil, that's evil. It was, quote unquote, the progenitors of Christianity to go over and teach the Western Buddhist monks. I mean, the Buddhist monks of East Asia, excuse me. You know, I'm putting it together the best I can. I'm not a geographer yet. You can be what you wanna be. You can do what you wanna do and live in color. So be what you want to be and do what you want to do so you can have what it is you want to have. Because you're going to succeed no matter what. You're going to get ahead of life no matter what. Good things are going to happen to you no matter what. All right, good things are going to happen to you no matter what. It is what it is. They can't stop somebody that is headstrong, especially with a head like this. I'm very headstrong. You can see it. Look, left, right. This head is strong. Now it's time for me to perceive it that way. However you see yourself, if you see yourself as, say you had a string or a line of bad things happen. If you see yourself as the person who deserves that, or who that's supposed to happen to, it's going to keep happening. You have to change your thought process, because there are people who will create a negative thought process for you. You know, you go on enough jobs, you have enough bullies bother you or pester you, or you have enough negative situations happen in life, or, you know, you get enough F's on a test, or you have enough failures in a certain area of your life. If your mind is negative and only focused on negatives, you're going to think that it can't happen for you. You're gonna turn your face towards the darkness from where comes no help, where no blessings flow. Unless you're going through the darkness to get to the light. That's a whole nother video. But for the sake of this video, we're talking about darkness in terms of things that don't make sense for you to pay attention to. Things that don't serve you to focus on like that. It holds no weight for you to pay attention to it. So for you to trouble your mind, for you to drown yourself with hurtful thoughts of, you know, this isn't going to work out. Thoughts of, dang, you know what, it's over for me. Thoughts of, there's no way this could be turned around. Thoughts of, there's no way this situation can turn out for the better. There are things that come into your life that will make you think that it's all over for you. Or there are things that happen that will start to conjure up those negative thoughts, that negative spirit. It's happening again. It's going to go the way that I think it's going to go however you think it's going to go. Even if they're the ones making you think it's going to go that way. Things are going to go however you think they're going to go. You have to control your thought. It's going to attract things to you. It's going to attract situations to you. Control your thought. Just because something doesn't go right or doesn't go well, it's not the end of the world. Doesn't mean you have to freak out or think negatively about yourself, your situation, or anyone else. Especially other people, because that's not going to do anything for who? For you. And it's all about you. It's all about you. It's not about anything else. It's not about anyone else. It's all about you. And that's why you're going to succeed, because getting ahead is your main focus. Winning big is your main focus. Letting go and getting dough is your main focus. You got a business. Who cares what that person says every day when you walk out of your city apartment complex? You ain't getting out this hood or these projects like us. You won't be stuck here like us. Or that person that, you know, that whoever that keeps harassing or bothering or whatever it is they're doing, keep trying to make you feel like it's over for you. Keep trying to make you feel like you got to deal with them every day. Keep trying to make you think that they're going to be a headache for you. Nobody's going to be a headache for you. They don't have the power to do that. They're not strong enough to do that. In their dreams, they're not going to be a headache to you, even if they're a headache to you, because you're going to go up. You're going to go up. You're going to go up. You're going to get caught up. You're going to go to the Father's house. You're going to go to God's house, where there's no moping, no sadness, no darkness at all. In God there is light, and there is no darkness at all. In my mind, there is all light and no darkness at all. When things are going wrong, when you're facing adversity, when a problem is in your face, I turn my eyes from the darkness into the light. I turn my eyes from the darkness into the light. I turn my eyes, I turn my face, I turn my mind, I turn my thinking, my thought process, my state of being, my energy, my frequency, my vibe, my aura, my feelings, my emotions, energy and motion, from the problem to the solution. All right. Everybody has certain feelings. It's just that certain people deal with them differently. All right. especially men and women. So when we mention feelings on this channel, I just want to let the ladies know it ain't that kind of party over here. Okay, we're not. It ain't that kind of party. Maybe you could hit up Tyrese for that. Okay. You know, maybe I just, you know, I'm a unique kind of person. I come on here and I do speak about certain things, but I don't tend to, I don't want to necessarily be open about no emotions or nothing like that. That's not who I am or what I do. All right. Peace, love, and light to everybody. All right, ladies, if you want to keep your man, all right, keep out of his personal affairs. All right. As far as his inner dealings with himself. Well, just talk to me about it. He doesn't want to. He doesn't have to. He doesn't even need to. He's a man. Just let it be. He's got it. But you're going to sidebar, little 40 water. You're going to succeed, bro. You're going to succeed. You're going to succeed, y'all. Success is yours. Wealth is yours. Happiness is yours. Peace is yours. Prosperity is yours. These are the good things that the world can't take away from you. Opportunity may be gone. You're still wealthy and you're still rich. Opportunity may not be there for you. You can still think a positive thought. This is why you need to prepare ahead of time. Always prepare ahead of time. Because if you're sensing that you're going to have to move from your apartment, or if you're sensing that you're going to have to break up with someone, or you're going to have to go no contact, you're going to have to prepare. Maybe you are depending on someone. Maybe you need something from someone. Prepare. So that way you won't need anything from anyone. Chosen ones are going to have to prepare. People are trying to control us. People are trying to make us miserable. People are trying to make us hate our lives. But it's not going to happen. Because the God we believe in is stronger than the devil. The power and the presence of the Lord in us is stronger than evil. It triumphs evil. It overcomes evil. It conquers evil. They can hate your guts, but guess what? You got them. You have guts. You have heart. You got cojones. You're not playing anymore. You don't care what they say. You don't care what they do. All you want is what you're focused on. They can say whatever. They can do whatever. Just please, all you need them to do is just stay out of your way. Because anything in the way is going to get moved out of the way. Because it's time to bully the bullies. It's time to intelligently, intellectually, righteously, correctly stand up for yourself in a positive way. Assertively. Being assertive is just being positively aggressive. Let people know what you want. Let people know you're not the one to be played with. You're not going to be played with. It's not you. They got to take that somewhere else. Because life is too precious. You can't waste a minute of it. What if it was your last day on earth? You wouldn't let nobody waste your time. Wouldn't let nobody just walk up and say anything. Drain your energy. You wouldn't let people do that to you at all. So, with that being said, whatever you focus on is going to grow. You focus on the problem they're presenting to you. That problem is going to become a bigger problem. If you choose to focus on a solution, even if there isn't one, God will deliver one. The mind and presence and power of God and you will bring about a solution. Gratitude will allow it to flow. Transferring your energy will allow it to flow. Being thankful will allow it to flow. Prayer will allow it to flow. I transfer my energy from the problem to the solution. Not focused on what people want from me or what the devil's trying to whisper in my ear. They're doing this to you. They're trying to do that to you. They're trying to defame you. They're trying to sabotage you. They're trying to this, that, and the other. What am I trying to do? What is God trying to do? What am I doing to myself? What am I doing with my mind? Am I troubling myself over something that I don't need to worry about or trouble about? No worries. Yeah, that's an idea that's a philosophy I can accept. Yeah, no worries. But there are people who have no worries because the people they're actually worried about have no power over them. And then there are people who have worries and have to work their mind because there are people who actually have a bit of power over others and choose to exercise it. And that's okay. They can exercise the perceived power that they have, but it's all about your perception. They could be powerful to you in your life, or they could not be. You could ignore the power they have. They could be as powerful as the devil. It doesn't have more power than God, and it doesn't have to be powerful to you in your life because you don't have to be paying attention to it. You could be focused on whatever you want. You could be paying attention to all the good that your heart desires. You could be putting yourself on a visualization vacation somewhere in Tahiti with some sweeties or a sweetie. All right, yeah, she ain't bad looking, huh? All right now, anybody that look like sweetie, you already know what to do. Hit that email button all of a sudden, okay? And God chose Israel. I choose I choose what I like. I remember somebody put in the comments the other day, I'm not chosen because I don't look like that. No, I'm not saying that, sweetheart, but I got a preference. You got a preference. See, man, don't let people manipulate you, man. If a person doesn't look the way you want them to look, that means they're not for you. You know, just because somebody like you and they don't look the way that people will be mad at you because they don't look the way you want them to. Run. Like what you like. Like what you like. Live what you like. Do what you like. Be with who you like, as long as it's righteous. Okay? So, choosing to stay positive is a very powerful thing. It's a day-by-day process. Things happen every day. It's a new day every day. Don't take negative energy from yesterday into today. Let things go. Take a deep breath. Don't it feel so good? Let all of that go. That's what they want you to hold on to. That's what's infecting you. That's what's causing you to hate them. Negative energy being transferred into you and not anything being done with it. Pray it away, breathe it away, talk it away, destroy it. Send it back to them. Yeah, send it back to them. All right. So, I'll see you all in the next video. Appreciate you all for watching this video, checking out this video. I want to thank you all for sticking around with me, everybody that watched this for the whole hour, because we want to succeed, because we want to achieve. We don't want to do anything else. We don't want to do anything other than that. We don't want to play any games. We don't want to retaliate. We don't want to get anybody back. We don't want to do anybody any harm. We don't want to be negative. We don't want to be impolite. We don't want to be toxic. We don't want to be rude. We don't want to react. So there's a lot of pressure more on some of us than others. And you can still find peace. You're going to have to pray. It's going to be something that you have to learn how to accept. Living in the type of situation that you may be focusing on, not focusing on right now. You may be working your mind to create another reality to where you don't live in the reality, which is the matrix that its inhabitants are trying to place you in. That's really what it is on another level. It's really the matrix controlling low-level entities trying to bring you back down because you're elevating spiritually and mentally to a higher level. And you're going to continue to ascend. And you're going to continue to ascend over all the negativity. When a negative thought comes into your mind, it starts to make you feel some type of way. Take a deep breath, transfer your energy from the problem to the solution. Turn your face from the darkness into the light. I'd like to thank you for watching this video. I will see you in the next one. Peace. God bless you. We out.